Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Libras today. This is going to be for December 1st to December 15th, 2020. Approximately, it's going to be a general reading, so it can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers, you might feel the message is for you since you're the one that's watching, but let's not forget, it will not always resonate. Let's do this, my Libras. I call love and light, angels, spirit, guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Libras the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Three of Cups in reverse. You do not want to get back together. You do not want to reunite. Okay, really quickly, let me mention my Christmas special. I have a Christmas special that I'm offering, 15 minutes for $33.33, however you want it, love, career, finance, general, all that. That is down below in the description box. Okay, so what I was hearing for you guys, the gloves are off. I don't know what that means. It sounds like fighting words to me, but hey, that's me. Something about somebody from the past wanting to come back and not having it. It's like a whole, how dare you? How dare you even try to come back after, I feel like you might have been deceived, excuse me, deceived, betrayed in all this. And it's like, oh no, you didn't. That's what I feel. Just wanting to give up on this partnership, relationship, marriage, even something about a legal issue. Giving up on a legal issue. Like, I don't even want to fight it anymore. It's not worth it. Not worth the stress and anxiety. And also, besides the person that's coming back, I also see like something or someone from the past coming back, but to help. So this is not the same one you don't want to come back. Let's get that straight. Alright. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross, a mini Celtic cross. Your first card is going to deal with your situation, like what's going on. Come here. You have the Knight of Cups. So that would be that person coming in, rushing in, try to apologize, tell you how they feel, how you make them feel, and how they know how they made you feel and apologizing for it. So this could be coming or going. Either you're feeling like doing this or they are coming in feeling like offering you their cup. Whatever it is very emotional. For some of you, it's just too darn emotional. It's like, I don't want any more emotions. You already took all, you drained, I got drained. Draining, I'm drained, done. And also that cup, it seems to always be empty. It's like you're thirsty, somebody brings you a cup and there's no water in it. What's the point? Why'd you even come over here? A mirage. Now let's talk about your challenge. Yeah, exactly. You have the Five of Wands in reverse. So, the challenge is to not to beat them up. That sounds horrible. So, the Five of Wands usually has to do with arguments, you know, fighting, bickering, pettiness, not getting along, just toxic energy, pushing each other's button. So, that's the challenge, not to get involved in this drama anymore, not wanting to, you know, even open the door for what? You know what it's going to be about. Not even being in the vicinity. For some of you, this is family. If there's, you know, we have the holidays coming on, so I feel like you might not want to go to somebody's house or invite someone over because you know where it would lead. Possibly the way it was the last time they were there. Probably haven't forgave them for that last time, or they haven't forgiven you. So the challenge is to not be involved in this conflict. Now let's talk about your the foundation, beneath the surface. This is like your subconscious. You might know about it, might not, might not. I can't talk now. Sometimes it comes in your dreams. You have the Empress in reverse. This is your energy, Taurus energy. So this has to do with something that just you have outgrown, a person, place, or situation. Also has to do with a possible creative block. And for others of you, this could be, a mother figure. This Empress is coming out like in every reading. Like something's going on with the moms and the daughters and the moms, or you as a mom and your kids. Something like that. But it didn't grow, it didn't go anywhere. There's no expansion. Or this is what you know in the back of your mind, like we're not going to be able to overcome this. I can't forgive you for this. It could be the person that you were dealing with, whoever they are dealing with now. Again, with the baby mama drama. Okay. Now let's talk about your recent past, which could be last year, last month, last second. So since this is for December, this could be for some of you what you're going through now. Okay. You got the Devil, possibly dealing with a Capricorn. This is where you're at. You're not trying to deal with toxic people, toxic situations, people that are addicted or obsessed with you, or the other way around, right? This is getting out of toxic situations, really working hard on getting yourself, back on track. So then why would you let pettiness in? It would make no sense, right? So it's like you work so hard for it, you're working towards it. So let's say it's an addiction. If you know that certain people, ex-friends or lovers or whatever, the environment is going to provide the whatever you are or have been overindulging in, we'll call it, why would you go there, right? Or you're dealing with someone that is doing that. Fighting them on, like, why are you going to go over there if you know they're going to have the alcohol, they're going to have what it is that you're trying to get away from? So those could be some fighting words. That could be why some of you might not want to go to the family get-togethers, because I know, like, I'm speaking for my families, like Hispanic families, there's always the beer and stuff. So they don't care if you're trying to stop drinking. It's like, hey, it's a holiday. Take some. You know what I mean? So why go? Now, I'm not calling my family alcoholics. If you guys are listening, that's not what I'm saying. Let's talk about your crowding energy. This is what's on your mind, what you're constantly thinking about. Yeah, you want to move the heck on. Leave the drama behind. Move away. Toxic. Bye. No. 6 of Swords is moving on, sailing on to smoother sailing waters. Whatever you're moving towards is worth it for you, and it's better than what you're leaving behind. That's why you're leaving it behind. Right before the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords has to do with manipulation, with the games, playing mind games, pettiness, Did I say manipulation? Just drama, toxic, confusing. So this is what you're thinking about. You got a plan, probably. You already know where you want to go, who you're going to take with, who's going to stay behind. Some of it might be a secret, especially if you're escaping this type of energy, this narcissist type of energy, very possessive, controlling. You might not want to tell them, but you already have a plan because you are not trying to stay there. Or it could be the other way around, my Libras, where somebody is trying to stay away from you, but they're not telling you. But this is good. This is being more clear-minded. You can think more clearly. It's a 6. 6 is about harmony and peace. Somewhere where you can think, where you don't have to stress, where there's no anxiety, where there's no playing of the games. Now, what's coming towards you in your near future? Ooh, nice. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just going to put your head down and just do your work. Just work a lot. A little bit of that workaholic. But that's how you can stop yourselves from trying to go back to that situation, by just working extra or focusing on your career, going back to school or focusing on your studies, mastering some kind of skill. You're working really, what's coming towards you is you working really hard to overcome whatever this is that has kept you back in the past. It could actually be a job, moving to a job, which comes in perfectly, because that's how you can escape the chaos, by moving away, or just moving to another job. You don't have to technically move far. Nowadays people can't even travel, right? But that part. And you don't have to even necessarily move. This could be your mental space, moving from the drama anxiety into a harmonic, peaceful Zen energy, where you don't have to stress, thinking differently. Okay, so now beneath the deck you have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is good. That means that you have selected your path. When it's upright, I see that card as being at a crossroads, trying to figure out which path to take. Do you stay? Do you go? Usually when you stay, it's because somebody is trying to make you stay, manipulate, or, there's an obligation making you feel guilty, or you just don't have the money to go where it is that you want to go, which is elsewhere, creating your own reality, starting fresh, starting new. When it's in reverse, I see it as you deciding, being out of that confusion and deciding on your path, which path to take. Whether they know it or not, you know it. And that's what counts. Now, my Libras, let's clarify, shall we? Yes, we shall. Some of you guys are moving towards something that you love, or someone that you love. If it's a career, it's that whole, doing something you love. I love what I do, and I do what I love, no matter what anybody else says. What is this Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Cups, but she's in reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy that you could be dealing with, or you have in your natal chart. So, when this Queen is in reverse, she's very emotionally unavailable, detached. This could be you taking on this energy. And remember, it doesn't have to be a queen, it could be a king. We're talking about the energy. But if you're taking on this energy, you are not falling for the tricks. Tricks are for kids, right? Not falling for the sob story. You know that cup that's going to come and be offered has nothing in it. Knowing you're thirsty, they come with an empty cup. That sounded bad if you're thirsty, but that's not what I mean. Right? So you might have to detach your emotions from the situation in order for you to move on, which you guys have been doing. So you're staying on that track, not letting people get to you. Even though it's the holidays, that's always an excuse. Well, we never get to see you, or come on, can't we just get together for the holidays? It's like, no, I already know what's there, what's waiting for me. So I'm not going to put myself in that position. Or you're dealing with someone that's like that. Let's see. You could be dealing with someone that has some psychological issues. Diagnosed even. Bipolar, schizophrenia. Or they act this way anyway. So narcissist, that's a psychological issue. You could have tried to help be the peacemaker, but it's not working, and it seems like it's not your responsibility, or you're not going to take on that responsibility anymore, because it's actually been very emotionally draining for you and keeping you kind of stuck and not being able to expand, not able to grow. And someone here has not grown up. Clarifying the Five of Wands. is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this is good. This is you, where there was that emotional roller coaster before, this is you getting your footing, getting back balanced, getting balanced between different worlds that you're dealing with. Not falling into the pettiness, into the drama, into the conflict, because it's been taking too much of a toll. It is a challenge. It's a challenge, and it could be a challenge for them as well. But it looks like I see you guys getting out of this. Of course, there's a tendency, but you hold yourself back. You put yourself on check. You see the bigger picture. You see what's important. What is this Empress? The Empress is clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Your energy, again, could be dealing with another Libra, but it's in reverse. That means that things are not growing. You already know the back of your mind, or it's like you know, whether you're telling them or not, you know that it's not reciprocal, it's one-sided, it's not going anywhere. You have outgrown the situation, or they've outgrown you, and if you were the clingy one, you are seeing this, and you're no longer going to go hold on to that pipe dream. And that was necessary. That was a wake-up call. So things haven't been fair. They haven't been treating you fair, or they might feel you haven't been treating them fair. So now is the time to get out of it. What is this Devil in your recent past? You have the Page of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of passion, a lack of motivation to stay in the same circumstances. Some of you needed that kick in the butt to get the heck out of that situation. You needed to see something, or they needed to treat you a certain way that was very obvious, right in front of your face. You could not ignore it anymore. It needed to be done. Kind of a little bit of that hitting rock bottom. For some of you, you realized that all they wanted was sex, or they saw this about you. Like, all you want me is, for those booty calls. So valuing themselves, valuing yourself, seeing your worth, that I'm more than just, meat, a body. I got more than that going for me, and that's why I'm moving the heck on. Moving out of Dodge. I feel that for some of you guys, this is how they try to get you back in their, good graces, or back in their little circle pattern of destruction, apparently, is with the passion, because, the sex could have been really, really good. But at the end of the day, that was a test, a karmic lesson. So this is where they'll see that you're serious, and you'll actually believe it because you're serious. There you go. Reaping your rewards. Seven of Pentacles, upright. This would be a reassessment. You needed to basically reassess your whole life, look at your past. We're coming to the end of the year, so looking forward to this next year, and priorities are different. It's not worth the drama. So many people, have lost their lives this year. So your priorities are just different. You're not interested in the pettiness. You're more in the bliss and the being grateful. Being grateful for what you have, and then focusing on those that actually care for you, those that are loyal to you, the trust, circle of trust. So I feel that intuitively that if you move on, you go somewhere else, you are seeing, you're being guided towards this purpose, what it is that you're supposed to be doing here on this earth, you know that you will be rewarded. It could even be a promise already, a promise of a job, a promise of a better life elsewhere that could have already been presented to you before, but you could have been holding on to someone else coming with you, or they were telling you to hold on, wait for me. So this is reassessing your whole life and maybe even getting some different ideas, or focusing on it only on those ideas or those plans where there's growth, where there's potential, not the weeds, not the ones that didn't grow. So harvest, collecting on your harvest by getting that mental sanity. Clarifying, what is that? The Eight of Pentacles is the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is that someone from the past, something coming back around from the past. I told you there's a couple scenarios. Of course, there could be more than one person coming back. One of them is coming back to keep you stuck. The other is coming back to help you, work with you. Maybe it's an employer from the past, or going back to, where you used to live, or where hometown, where you have those good memories. I even feel like a friend of a friend or something could possibly be helping you find this good job. And I saw that. Some of you could have lost a job, but now there's a potential for a better job. And it's a good job. It's a very good job. So this is kind of like your reward. A reward for passing this test. Or going to a school. Somewhere where you can master what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And you know which one is going to be the manipulator. And you know which one is going to be the genuine one. Okay. There you go. You're going to make the right decision, my Libras. You have judgment, your wake-up call, spiritual awakening, a second opportunity at something that you think you missed out on, because we never really do, right? There's a reason. There's something still needed to be learned. But now you're getting a second opportunity, a second chance at this. And it's going to make you very, very happy. It's the right choice. Others of you, this is very much into spirituality. There's something you're seeing different. New belief systems. Just new way of seeing the world, seeing yourselves. Yes. Enlightenment. Did I say that right? You are being enlightened. You were held stuck in a position in a place with a person for a reason, to see what you needed to see, and that makes you wiser. That actually helps you make the right decision from your heart, as opposed to making a decision because of what others have told you. Expectations. Others' expectations are not valid. It's all about you and what it is that you decide is the right thing to do, because you know you're the one that's deciding. Nobody's coercing you or telling you, manipulating you to do this. And this is what you are being awakened to. And now you get out of that unstuck mode and move on to smoother sailing waters. Nice. Okay, my Libras, so now, after hearing what you just heard, what would you like to know? Do you have your question? Okay, they want you to listen to your intuition, trust yourself, and be assertive, which I feel like you guys are definitely on that trip. So in the near future, okay, in the near future what, right? Helpful people. Beautiful. That's what I feel. I feel like you're going to get a lot of help, whether it's angelic, whether it's, the real ones, help you get that perfect job, get that place. It's just going to work because of whatever decision you've made. Let's see. Helpful people. 37 comes down to a 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And it's all about karmic lessons, big changes, and the Wheel of Fortune being in your favor. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends. Or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in the field related to your question or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can help you make your dreams come true. There you go, my Libras. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want your own personal private reading, my information is down below. And if you want to take advantage of my Christmas special, that is below as well. KK, thank you, bye.